Recently in Delhi Confidential, you wrote about Prime Minister's three favorite chief ministers. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, before I talk about it, I must say that it is what the party people say. Like, you don't know, Prime Minister never told me or told anybody that these are my favorites. But this is the talk in the party. Every party insiders as well as leaders say. There are three chief ministers. When it comes to the efficiency in governance, the Prime Minister, apparently holds them in high regard. They are Yogi Adityanath, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister, Himanta Biswa Sharma, Assam Chief Minister, and Shivraj Singh Chauhan, Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister. Interestingly, there are inside the BJP there are a lot of talks about how the current leadership of the BJP has some issue with Yogi Adityanath, and there were attempts to kind of overshadow him with some other leaders or the party organization. There are a lot of this speculation and rumors. At a time, people are saying, the party people are themselves are saying, no, when it comes to the keeping aside the organization versus government issue, when it comes to the governance issue and the efficiency in implementing the schemes, especially the central run schemes, Yogi Adityanath is one of the favorite of Prime Minister. Why? Because they say, like, when he comes to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he comes and he sits with a paper and a pen, and whenever Prime Minister says something, he writes it down. Prime Minister sometimes gives suggestions, gives directives, directions, sometimes just give advices. All these he writes down, and he's like one by one. And immediately after the meeting, and even one leader was saying that Ji Pradhan Mantri Ji. This is how he even respond when the Prime Minister give any suggestion. So then he goes back and call the bureaucrats physically, or if it is not possible, if these days virtually also, then gives them, these are the directions came from Prime Minister. So he tells them, he narrates it to them and explains to them and suggests the ways to implement them, and within 15 days he submits a report on the suggestions which he has given. The same is with Himanta Biswa Sharma. Himanta Biswa Sharma is also known for his, the way professionally he runs the governance issue, and he is very meticulous, when it comes to that. Is one reason that he has become the favorite of the BJP leadership. In no time, in 2017 he joined the party, and he is one of the top leaders and one of the most trusted chief ministers of the BJP leadership. And also in Northeast, he is actually BJP, both Prime Minister and the Home Minister Amit Shah, they both rely on him heavily, when it comes to the party's agenda or the governance process, the development issues and the projects of the entire Northeast. So he also does the same thing, very professionally they handle. And the Shivraj Singh Chauhan, one of the, once he was regional satrap, the Madhya Pradesh, he's the 4th time chief minister, and there were a lot of rumors and stories about how he has a very distinct personality, and he is like, he doesn't bother much about what the BJP's central leadership say. He is on his own. But contrary to that, after we know that after the after he came to power for the 4th time, throwing out or replacing Kamal Nath led Congress government in Madhya Pradesh, it was an operation the party had managed from the center. So he's kind of, he's like the center BJP's control over Madhya Pradesh has increased. It's a kind of like, it's not like in the past. So, but otherwise also, he comes, he also, when he meets Prime Minister, and, to put it on record, like, like he meets Prime Minister very often. He makes it a point, he comes to the national capital at least once in a month and submit an implementation report to the Prime Minister, how he delivered what the promises are, and you know what, and there was another story in the party circles which is about Shivraj Singh Chauhan when Home Minister Amit Shah went to meet him in the helicopter itself. You know, the Shivraj Singh Chauhan has handed over, this is the list of the things which the center party has suggested in terms of development project and you know the governance issues. This is the implementation report. So he is like, oh, it's a that delivery report is there. So these according to party insiders, Prime Minister Modi gives lot of respect to this kind of functioning, like you know when it comes to efficiency, he measures, or like you know his benchmark for efficiency for other chief ministers is also like kind of set up by these three chief ministers. That's the talk in the party.